Here with me, we have two different make of switches. The ITEL here, and this other one is the MK. That is the company's name. So this one is 3-gang switch, and this one is 2-gang switch. So I'm going to explain them. I will turn the other side. What I mean by gang here is the number of knobs that each of them has. So if you see, the ITEL here has 2 knobs here, 1, 2. Then this other one has 3 knobs, 1, 2, 3. That is 3-gang. So I'm going to explain it. So here is where we have the terminals of the switch where you do your connection. So you see the first switch here, the one of 3-gang, it has 3. We see here 3 common here, 1, 2, 3. And you look up here, you see one way here, L1, L2. See L1, L2, and you see L1, L2. Now, if you come to this other one, the ITEL make here, you see that what you have here, you have here L1, 2. Look at it very well, L1, 2. You come up here, you have L1, 1, and you have here L1. So you come to this other gang, you have here L2, 2. You have here L2 here, and L2, 1. This is where a lot of people make a lot of mistakes. Even some electricians, they make a lot of mistakes because they are used to this particular type of switch. But most of the switches produced now from different company is this type. What if you meet this kind of switch throughout and no one is there to guide you? What are you going to do? That is the purpose of this video. Now look at it very well. This common here is common to this L1 here and L2 here. This is 1 gang. So here is common to this and this. It means that the connection here is common. If you press the knob up downward, this common now is connected to the 1-way. Now if you press the knob upward, it means this common now is now connected to the 2-way. That is the meaning of this. So if you come to the second gang, the same thing. This terminal now is common to L1 here and L2. So if you come to this one, this terminal written common here is common to L1 here and L2. So in this case, when you want to do your connection, you know that what you do is that you connect your supply, your mains to this common. Then the one going to your lighting point comes from the L1 here, because if you connect it L1 and common, it means that it is the downside of the switch, the knob of the switch, that we turn the light on. Then if you press it to the upward, it will have connection to L2. Since L2 nothing is connected to it, the light will be turned off. Now let's look at this particular one now. Now in this particular one, you have to listen very well so you understand. This particular one is quite different from this one. There is nothing like common here. Then how do you identify the one that is common? Don't worry. Once you see it, look at the switch very well. Now here we have 1 gang here and we have another one here. So when you look at where you see L1 here, L1 here means this L1 here is the same thing as common here. Then L1 here is the same thing as L1 here. Then L1 2 here is the same thing as L2 here. Then you come to the second gang of the switch. Now you see where you have L2 here. L2 here is the same thing as common here. Then L21 is the same thing as L1 in the second gang. Then L22 is the same thing as what? L2 here in the second gang. So what here means that is that when you want to do your connection, you connect your supply to this L1 here and connect your bulb to the L11. With that connection, you put here and connect one here, the supply here, and the output here. It means that by the time you press the switch, the knob downward like this, the light will turn on. But if you press it up, the light will turn off, because once it is up, it means that the L1 here is connected to L12. But when the knob is downward like this, it means that the L1 here is connected to what? L11. When you come to L2 here, it's the same thing you would do. So here where you have L2 here, it means that this L2 now is common to L21 and L22. So look at it very well. So you connect your supply to L2, then you connect your output to L21. 1. So with that connection, it means that when you press the knob downward here, the light will turn on. If you press it upward, the light will turn off. But if you connect your supply to L2 and connect your output to L22, it is the up part of it that will turn on the switch, which is not right. So you know that is the downside that always turn on the bulb. So that is very simple. So another thing is, if this is 3 gang, what you will see again after this L2 will be L3. Then you see L31 and L32. So with this explanation, I believe no matter the make of the switch, once you see this kind of labeling, you should be able to know your connection without having any challenge. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share the video and comment.